later games, so he's clearly not guilty.
I am going to start off with not guilty, because I'm pretty sure that's the worst option.
Probably.
Yes. There's a bit of a draft in here, right? Please close that window.
We are waiting for your answer, Mr. Wright. Right on God, your client deserves an answer.
Maya, I'm sorry. Man in guard is...
Get whipped!
It was me all along.
Francisca!
Francisca's guilty, guys. Arrested him right now.
You see now, don't you, Mr. Phoenix Wright? I've got the hero theme.
Jesus.
Sorry, just doing something.
Does anyone ever wonder whether Francisco von Karma gives off Steven Stone vibes from the Pokemon series?
Don't ruin Steven Stone for me, please.
No, please don't ruin Francisca for me, please.
One sec, guys. One sec. I have a stupid idea.
I'll wait.
Resume. Alright.
Okay, I'll continue from here. This is exactly why you should never take your eyes off that scruffy fool.
Did you bring them? The final pieces, do you have them? I couldn't find it, guys.
Oh, well.
You should know better than to ask that, Mr. Miles Edgeworth. Von Karma is perfect in every way. The evidence is here in perfect condition.
What about the two cages you lost?
Hitler for a second.
Don't worry about Scruffy. He's fine and his injuries are minor. I only whipped him twice. All of the items are inside this.
Yep. What a filthy old coat. I cannot pronounce
That's
that.
gumshoes. I can spawn his tenured rags anywhere.
I apologize for its ugliness, but there was nothing else to wrap the items in.
Fuck you!
I've fought long and hard this whole trial, all for what is inside that raggedy coat. I'm sure that inside that coat lies a crucial piece of evidence. Your Honor, inside that filthy coat are the defense's final pieces of evidence.
Your final evidence?
Final turn.
Final turn! Zawado!
The trial's already over. All that remains is for me to hand down my verdict. Do not believe that any evidence presented now would change the outcome of this trial.
What?
Your Honor, it is our duty to examine every piece of evidence down to the last. I request that Miss Von Karma be allowed to present these pieces of evidence.
Nah.
Fine. Grant permission to do so. Fucking carry on. I don't care. No one listens to me in my own courtroom. However, there's one obvious rule applies here. If these items do not bring up any new points, then they will not be accepted by this court. Now, Ms. Von Karma, if you please.
Well, you could have what's in here, or you could have what's in the mystery box. It could be a boat.
God.
No?
Could even be a boat.
Onwards.
Alright. These pieces of evidence are items left by the killer during his escape from the police.
He must have been in quite a rush. Boo.
There's a whole beach ball in here. Yes, Your Honor. The killer left 3 pieces of evidence. Hat, white roses, and cloak.
White roses! Sorry,
Somewhere among the evidence we're about to see, there will be something that will turn this whole situation around. Like a galaxy. I mean, a miracle. I'm sure of it.
That is all we can hope for.
We're going to have to get through so much just to get the second one.
The first item is a pistol.
Does the killer's pistol have anything to do with this case?
I've got a gun!
Details are not needed for the pistol.
You can just question more. You question if you want, but you don't have to. You actually know, question for all details.
I'm pretty sure there was no gun involved in this case. There's no real benefit to hearing about it. Please present the next piece of evidence.
Alright. Next on the list. Ooh, what is in here?
Oh, it's
The
that
second piece of evidence is this videotape.
It's like an episode of Blue's Clues. I bet the killer took that from Guard Mansion. Question for more details. Have you checked the contents of that tape? Alright.
Unfortunately, there was no time to.
Oh yeah.
But I would speculate that this tape is very important.
Why would you say that?
Because he came back to his hideout for it.
Did the killer went back for it?
That's right. It looks like he was trying to recover it. He injured 3 of the officers at the site.
Oh, my
They
fucking
died.
knee!
Mm-hmm.
The killer's a
And if
fucking
they didn't
badass.
die, I'll
He's
make
he's done greater feats than that.
But somehow it looked like they managed to protect it from the killer.
He made a guy's head
Surely
not
the
turn
killer
left.
is no ordinary man.
He managed to
He's
turn someone into
ice
Derek.
salesman.
He managed to turn someone into Derek Zoolander.
No, he turned one of them into an ice cream.
The last piece of evidence is this bellboy's uniform.
Is that a uniform from the Gatewater Hotel? Was that used during the crime?
I'm almost certain it was. There's even a pair of black leather gloves in one of the pockets.
There's no doubt about it. The killer was wearing this on the night of the murder.
There is one thing I found interesting about this uniform. It's my
And what
size.
is that? What?
I mean, there's a button missing on the uniform. With a G.
A button?
It's a very unique button. I'm sure if we were to recover it, it would provide us with an interesting clue. That is all I have to present, Your Honor.
It's just as I thought.
And what is that, Your Honor?
I'm sure we were under sure were we under
You cut out at the end.
Sure did.
I'm sure we were under. What the fuck is wrong
I'm
with
sure, were we under normal circumstances?
Yes, that what he said. I'm not saying it. I can't fucking pronounce these words right now. These items I'm showing you the killer's head have very important clues. However, our question is not who done did the killing, done dilly do done did it.
It is who is the client?
Yes, that is correct. And these 3 items do not tell us anything about that.
Ho ho! But they do.
Thank you for your hard work, Ms. Montgomery. You may step down.
Hold it! Wait, Your Honor. Please allow me to examine this new evidence.
Piss off.
Oh, son of a fuck.
This court already has all the evidence it needs to hand down a verdict.
Wonderful! Absolutely splendid! This judge is such a brilliant man, isn't he?
Nah, it's pretty shit.
Is this the end?
Phoenix.
I knew it. There's no such thing as a miracle in this world, is there?
What the fuck? No, they do. You're just a dumb shit. But even a dumb shit can make a miracle happen. You've come this far. You can't give up now.
But no matter how you think about it, it's...
Try, for my sake. Just think about it for a second. There are 2 ways out of this situation for
2?
The first, make Engard wish from the bottom of his soul for a guilty verdict.
Huh?
The killer will always place his client's wishes first. If Engard himself wishes to be convicted, then he will let his hostage go.
That may be true, but that's asking me to do the impossible.
The second way, force the killer to end his contract with Engard. If the killer were to no longer think of Engard as his client, then he would let Maya go.
Yeah, that's even more impossible. He's a man who values his duty towards his clients above all else.
I know, both of these seem like impossible feats at first, but if you could make either one happen, it would truly be a miracle.
The bigger problem is the judge has already said he doesn't need any more evidence. The pieces he was just shown, he's not accepting them.
Phoenix, think things through from the other side. Isn't that what has always worked out for us before? The Ghost Zone!
The other side? Wait, does she mean... You mean... to turn things around?
Hey, you don't need me anymore, right? Francisca out! Phoenix, the judge says he doesn't need the evidence. If that's the case, then who does need it?
Person who needs the evidence.
The defense, prosecution, and the judge. We've seen all the pieces of evidence. And that is how we have come to know the truth. But there are people who have not seen them all, and those people do not know the truth.
Oh, there's only 2 routes from here. Okay.
That truth.
So far, my theory is proven correct. I'm happy.
It may be what will bring about the miracle in the end.
And it could be for evidence. If Francisca was a cat, would she be called Francis Cat?
No. Well,
There are
maybe.
no objections this time, correct? Now there no pronounce my verdict.
Why don't we all respectfully sit back and listen, kids?
Objection!
I already told you, Mr. Wright. This court does not care what the fuck you just cut me off. I'll fucking cut
I
you.
am not saying it is us that needs the evidence, Your Honor.
You want to show the evidence to that person?
Yes, Your Honor. Please, Your Honor.
Mr. Rightfeet has such passion. I will grant you one chance. Do not waste your chance.
One
to
chance.
grow. This opportunity comes once in a
We made this
lifetime.
fucking joke every time!
And it's fucking great. Fuck off. Who you think is the right person?
That's impossible to turn this situation around in one try.
You only get one try. It doesn't permit.
I'm gonna do it
I have to
again.
try to remember everything that has happened up to this point. Think, Phoenix. Think! There must be a way to save Maya while taking Engard down at the same time.
Alright, here we go, Rob.
Now then, Mr. Wright, do not waste your chance to blow.
God damn it.
Right, Rob, present your badge.
I'm going to present my
Present your
badge.
You're not. Why are you showing the badge?
And now,
And now to the school.
Present your badge.
Would like to show
I would like to show my badge
To Maya.
to Miles Edgeworth.
what the fuck are you showing me?
Doing.
What do you think, Mr. Chwolf?
Why am I being shown his badge? I have nothing to say to this.
How about
Oh,
you,
shit,
Miss
that's-
Von
yeah.
Karma?
I didn't realize. Well, I was just shot, so.
I'm afraid I cannot allow this. I cannot allow the defense to continue.
I missed the opportunity. I missed the opportunity to just show gun to Matt and God. What?
Next.
You
No, Rob.
mean
No
Matt
one understands
Gunguard.
what
No,
you're
Rob, no, it
talking
could have done it the other
about
way around,
anymore.
like where, where Maya dies.
Oh God! But wait, please, one more chance.
That's enough, Mr. Wright. I will now state my verdict. Court finds the defendant Matt on guard.
Not
Not
guilty.
guilty.
Why are we cheering?
That is all. The court is adjourned. Piss off, ghost.
We
And
actually got
here
some
is
kind of
everyone's
ending to
bad
go
ending.
through.
Yeah. And
Ah.
just like that, the case came to an end.
Damn multi.
I ran away from the courtroom. and wandered the streets alone.
Well, fuck.
Did you go check to see
I
if
never
Lyle
saw
was
Maya
alive?
again. The killer is a man of his word, so I'm sure he released her as promised. I heard the verdict of Miss Andrews' trial a few days later. She was found guilty, of course.
Why the fuck does he get a trench coat? Is he going?
Hey, pal, you stole my
The miracle
fucking
never
trench coat,
happened.
you fucking...
Typos! Maybe it was never meant to. Because a miracle is something that doesn't exist.
Maybe we didn't show you back!
Alright, what's the thing? Go!
But I have the power of... Bites of the dust!
It's the dust.
Alright, can we...
I'm gonna present the
right one?
videotape!
No!
What? Oh, right, hang on.
You didn't get your rounds, dumbass!
You're an idiot! That's what happened, you're an idiot!
I was about to present Shelley
Who
the
do you wanna show
Killer
this
to
The
the
videotape! Who
videotape.
do you want to present? What do you want to show him? The man!
What do you think, Mr. Edgeworth?
I think there is some merit in showing this evidence to that witness.
Alright, but
Fine.
Calvo, he's a
Hey,
radio.
Lift, please bring in the Trend Zero from fucking earlier again.
Oh, yeah.
Shit.
Alright, it looks like they got a hold of him.
Right, Robert, I hope you're ready. There's nothing we need
Alright,
else we need
well.
to present. Well, actually, there is one thing, but...
There's
we'll
two.
get to that in a sec.
There's a choice we have to make, which I have to make another safe state at because it's hilarious to see both. Maya,
Why?
she's okay, right?
Didn't I tell you to concern yourself with bringing about a speedy end to this trial?
I hear it's funny.
Now, if I understand correctly, you wish to show me one piece of evidence.
Yeah, because I'll tell you in a minute.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, one is all I need. I have here a videotape that was found at your hideout. I heard you injured 3 officers in your attempt to get this back.
Yes, I told him that.
That was most regrettable. However, it was an order from my client. I was told to protect that videotape.
I thought so.
I'm afraid I have to fail. Oh my god, wow. I'm afraid I seem to have failed in that regard.
Do you know the contents of this tape?
I was sincerely told by my client to not watch it. I have absolutely no idea.
Actually, you are on this tape.
Me?
And there was a video camera hidden at the crime scene. Your actions were being recorded.
What?
Say it ain't so, Mr. Right.
Who? Who was that plant to that camera?
Well, the only person could have placed a camera at the scene of the crime would be your client, naturally.
That would be Miss Aaron.
Be quiet and shut up, you stupid old man.
Yes, there.
Your client specified a place and a time for you, isn't that right?
Yes.
That was so they could film you.
I had no idea. Mr. Wright, why would my client do such a thing? I'd like to know why.
Why did Manning Guard film the crime scene? The reason why he did that is my ticket out of this whole mess. No, that's not it. There's only one reason why your client would film the crime scene. They wanted to blackmail on you.
Wait, didn't you want to? We want to make it a joke.
No, this is not it. Your
Okay.
client once told me something very interesting. It's not a joke. It's actually quite cruel. We were talking about you, and this is what they said.
Hey, what's up? I'm a flashback now. I'm also no weakling. I don't believe anyone, least of all assassins. Oh, come on now, Mr. Wright. Assassins aren't above blackmail. Yes, that's where the video comes in. With that, I can keep it at bay and even blackmail him if I want.
Wait, you said this is a joke?
No.
No,
No,
Your
it's another
client
one.
didn't trust you at all. I'm not saying, I'm not gonna make a joke. It's actually kind of cruel. They were thinking
Why
of
cruel?
using
It's not
this
cruel.
video to blackmail you. It's right at the end, it's quite funny.
Oh, no, but don't do it, dude. Yeah, no, come on.
I'm gonna do it because it doesn't matter. What
Rob's
do
an
you have
asshole,
to say
guys.
to that, Shelly the Killer?
Ah!
Run! Oh, he's
It
fuming.
looks like I am being deceived from the very beginning.
Yes, by a natural. That is the kind of person they are. Your client is a person who only thinks and plots of how to use the people around them to protect themselves from any and all dangers that may arise. That is the true nature of your client.
I have one question for the witness.
Yes.
You told us one thing numerous times during your testimony. You said that you detest traitors most of all.
Yes, that's right.
What if that traitor was your own client? What would you do then?
That's obvious. I would break our contract in that case. And then, that client would become my next target. For the honor of the killer name, even if it takes an eternity, I would follow that person to the ends of the earth to exact my punishment.
That was a weird transition.
I see. That's what I wanted to know.
So the traitor becomes the killer's next target. Ah, I get it. This is how we'll turn this case around.
Mr. Wright,
Yes?
my contract with the client is over as of now. I seem to have a new job in my hands. I will now return to you your precious item.
That's me! Wait, no!
Maya, I thought I'd never see you again. Oh, thank goodness.
Oh, now we're all gonna suffer, aren't we?
Well,
What the fuck's that supposed to mean?
This trial appears to have come to its conclusion. However, I'm sort of, I don't know what the fuck's going on. The client and the witness and Come on, where did that?
She always has you in her sights.
I am elusive like a phantom.
Now, I do believe it's time to finally turn down a verdict. Look at this bitch. Look at this
Mr.
bitch.
Engard, it looks like somehow you got what you wanted. You'll finally receive the acquittal you wanted so badly. You should be happy.
But before that, I would like to make one final statement. Sometime in the near future, one very restrained assassin may appear before you.
Oh my god, you're getting both.
Needless to say, that man is very good at what he does. I'm sure you'll understand what I mean if you watch this video.
Help me!
Now then, Your Honor, the verdict if you please.
Is this alright with you, Mr. Rich?
We have finally reached the end of a very long, arduous, tedious, another adjective battle. Whether he's convicted or acquitted, there is no escape for him now. Go on, Phoenix. Plead whichever way your heart tells you.
Right,
Yeah, so
Chief.
either one works. Choose
Either
whichever.
one
Okay, guys,
works.
which one?
Right.
You're guilty.
Here's the fun bit. We can plead guilty and obviously have him in jail like we're supposed to, like our moral compass has been telling us this entire time. Or we can plead not guilty and condemn him to the wrath of fucking the killer.
Yeah, Rob, is this the cruel thing you mentioned?
Oh yeah, watch
It
out.
doesn't actually matter which one you choose. And
He doesn't do a specific thing that is quite enjoyable if you hit guilty.
no, yeah, that's why you just picked that one.
Yeah.
This
Congratulations,
one first.
Mr. Edgard. Well, I didn't save a save state, so this is the one I'm going with because it's hilarious and I quite enjoy it.
And it doesn't matter either way. It's just this one's better. It's funny. I thought we meant the very end.
Please make sure to savor every moment of what little time you have left. Your Honor, as always, the defense pleads not guilty.
Very well. This court finds the defendant, Mr. Matangard.
Alright, Matt, I hope you're ready. Break of time.
Please wait!
Sup? What's the matter?
If I get not guilty, I'll be killed. Murdered! Oft! The butt! I'm... No! Guilty, 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 guilty.
What the fuck?
Guilty, dude.
I guess you know where you got that scar from.
I can't get enough of that sugar, Chris.
Long ass fingernails.
So it looks like we've uncovered the real truth.
Lee, I don't remember you helping out much in this case, you fat fuck.
You're trying to fuck us over.
I'm going to fucking kill you, I swear to God, Mr. Wright.
Well, you almost killed another man, woman.
Mr. Edgeworth... No, that wasn't even me, that was this fucker. Mr. Edgeworth wasn't meant to God.
I've left Miss Von Karma in charge of incarceration.
Whip, whip, whip.
I'm sure he's getting a full course meal of whip leather right about now.
Very good. That was a close one, wasn't it, witness?
Yes. I plan to pay my debt to society for my own crime, Your Honor. This trial was the first time I had to stand on the witness stand, and when I did, I really felt hopeless.
Was he talking about the time Edgeworth really went after her? I guess it's trying to forgive him for what he did.
This witness, how should I put this? She has AIDS. If you're going to say you would choose death, fuck it, just die.
Oh,
Wow, wow. Edgeworth's
But
real
after
fucking...
that, when I was
Edgeworth's...
alone at the detention center, that's the first time I really saw myself and who I am. And today, the two of you used to combine your combined strength to convince Matt. I felt like I had finally been saved.
Oh shit, she's smiling, everyone's gonna die.
Wow, this is the first time I've ever seen her fucking smile.
I am really happy that you two are in charge of this case. I really don't know how to express how I feel at this moment. I'm just gonna expose my breasts. It's the first time I felt comfortable with myself with who I am. Thank you so much, everyone.
Can we just add like an unzipping sound at the end of this part right here? And post it.
Now I promised someone a blowjob for a
Whoa.
Shit.
Let's not.
Mr. How right you are.
No, you leave me alone.
You ever sold everything was.
Come here, edgy poo.
What?
As for myself, there are still a few things I'm confused about.
Oh my
Everyone
god.
seems to be in good spirits. That's good enough for me. That is all. This court is adjourned.
I'm out, my
Piss off,
bones.
ghost!
You just killed a ghost with your hat, you go mad.
Gee,
You were great out there, Phoenix.
What I did out there was right, wasn't it?
This is the first time you've not gotten your client off.
you declined off.
You got them a guilty verdict this time.
Give him a whack, did
But
you?
you have to look past all of that to what's really important. Getting paid. You now realize that there is something more
Seriously,
than just
ask
getting a not
for your
guilty,
money up front.
right?
Yes, I understand now.
Phoenix, think back for a second. Think to the moments before Miss Von Karma arrived with the final pieces of evidence. Think about the incredible decision you had to make.
No, not this one. Flashback.
And then, Mr. Wright, let's hear the defense's final statement on this matter. Flashback.
Bacon.
I can't count on the evidence to help me anymore. I have to listen to my heart. Should I side with justice, or should I save Maya's life?
Flashback.
My client, Madengard, is...
Flashback.
Is he guilty, or is he not guilty? Those were your choices then. And your answer spoke to what being a lawyer means to you.
Apparently means nothing to
Apparently, one
him.
that doesn't get paid at all.
Right.
Edgeworth!
Actually, he would have got paid for that.
I have
because he
good
would have
news.
said not guilty.
I was blackmailed.
I have been blown off. I mean, Maya's now safe in police custody.
Really?
The pearls?
You tell the truth, right, Mr. Edgeworth?
I'm telling a lie, fuckers. Oh! Sorry. Yes, she's quite safe. She's on her way here as we speak in a control car.
Ah, Mystic Maya! Mystic Maya's safe! You did it! You really did it! You really fucking did it!
Ow, she punches deceptively hard for a kid.
Why'd you punch him?
I believed in you. I'm gonna punch you again. I kept saying to myself, Mr. Nick will save her. Mr. Nick will save her. Ah!
Call for you and BC3.
Thanks.
Oh!
What's wrong?
Miss Von Karma.
Oh.
About earlier, thanks? Ow!
Why are you still smiling, Mr. Phoenix Wright? You lost! Your perfect win record has now been crushed! And yet, you are still happy?
I don't think you'll ever understand, Miss Von Karma.
How dare you!
Don't worry. She may in time. After all, I was like that myself until a year ago.
Edgeworth.
For my own personal victories and convincing verdicts. Look at me, I'm a suave motherfucker. I used every dirty trick in the book, and so my win record remained spotless.
Updated
which completely
autopsy report.
overshadows.
Updated autopsy report. Fucking
Yes, I've
asshole.
updated autopsy report right here. But Case 5 was completely fucked it up. I mean, a man's a kid and stood fast against selfish me. I'm sorry, K5 completely contradicted what he says here. I fought him in my usual manner and tasted my first defeat. I was not happy. I felt like I had lost everything because of that. And then I killed a man. It was my turn to sit in the defendant's chair. My quickest gun, Midoriya.
The fucking face he makes.
I was saved by the person I called my enemy. I couldn't forgive myself for all that had happened. So I left the prosecutor's office. I turned into a ghost and vanished off the face of the screen. I left a note. Prosecutor Miles Edgeworth chooses pineapples.
Huh. As well you should have. Pineapples are good. A prosecutor who has shamed himself with defeat should crawl into a hole and die!
You mean eat pineapples, right?
But that was not what
yes.
happened. After I left the prosecutor's office, I came to realize something. Pineapple pizza is gross.
Hot day.
And it was in that moment of clarity that everything began to change.
What foolish nonsense! A Von Kammer always puts pineapple on pizza.
We prosecutors can't use anything we can to attack the pet defendant. But every time we did so,
Objection!
no matter how desperate the situation, instead of giving up like most people, that man would hold strong with his undying faith and constantly save scum his way through the game. And then before I knew it, I began to trust in that man as well. I've got no
Yay!
Edgeworth's flashbacks are too powerful. They started to go into the real world for a second there.
Two bros chilling in the courtroom,
5 feet apart because we're not gay.
What?
That's funny. What? You trusted your enemy?
It doesn't matter how many underhanded tricks a person uses. The truth will always find a way to make itself known. The only thing we can do is fight with the knowledge we hold and everything we have. The reason the paradox is one by one. It's never easy. We claw and scratch for every inch.
Just like Man in God's face.
But we will always eventually reach that one single truth. This I promise you.
The truth?
Yes, that's the reason why prosecutors and defense lawyers exist. I'm sure you knew that already, didn't you, right? That's why you couldn't forgive me. This man who went into hiding. Isn't that right? Right. This man who only had his sights set on pineapples, victory, who ran away on them into the night.
Ah! Is Mr. Edgeworth right, Mr. Nick? Does he really not like pineapples anymore?
You really let me down. When he disappeared, I felt betrayed. The reason I decided to become a lawyer to begin with was because I believed in the things you said to me.
Just
All
fuck
those years
off.
ago. And you betrayed your own words. That's why, 1 year ago, I made up my mind. I decided that the Miles Edgeworth I knew had died. At least that's what I told myself.
You pathetic fool! Miss Von Karma? I don't want to hear the wretched whimpering of a disgraced loser. If Von Karma is someone who is destined to be perfect. Miles Edgeworth? You are no longer worthy!
So I'm
You
so
are
I'm
no
now
longer
Mr.
worthy
Edge.
of being a Von Wait, what? And neither am I!
Wait, what?
What? It's over. It's
I said-
all over!
I said, does that make me Mr. Edge?
Where?
I just got through something on the ground just now.
This is an electromagnetic receiver.
Isn't that the thing she used to track Detective Gumshoe?
I'll return it to the proceedings later. There's something else.
Oh no.
Isn't that Miss Von Karma's whip?
I have the power now, right?
No, Pearl's got it.
No. I'll never set foot in a courtroom again. I'm sure that's what she meant saying by this action. You should keep this right.
What, me? Okay.
Nick!
Maya!
Mystic Maya! Mystic Maya!
Just fuck already!
We have an 8-year-old in the room, you fucking insensitive
And it's
prick.
their child!
Oh! Nick, I knew you'd come through! I'm so hungry. You got convicted like I knew you would! I'm so hungry. And on top of that, you even rescued me! I'm still hungry.
Well, of course I did. You know I'd never desert you. But sure, press our luck with this trial. You're really lucky to be standing here.
Whatever. Look, it's over, okay? Besides, if I did croak, I would just come back and haunt you like a bad ghost through Pearly.
Is it really that easy to do something like that?
Yep. Thanks a lot, Nick.
Flatmates are whining.
Don't mention it.
Maya.
Oh, Mr. Edgeworth.
I'm relieved you're alright.
Hell yeah! It looks like you've made some real progress, Mr. Edgeworth.
Well, I suppose I'm a little different from who I used to be a year ago.
Heh! Alright. I think it's time to get out of this depressing place.
Huh?
Hang
Where are we going?
Food, Nick. Food! Grub! Chow! I'm fucking hungry. I'm so hungry. I'm starting to hallucinate. Burgers everywhere.
Are you a food?
Are you a food?
Are you a foodie?
Do you even food?
Tell me. Are you a food, Nick?
I don't know.
Nick, you foodie.
Tell
I'm
me!
gonna eat the shit out of him.
I'm not-
Hit the A button! Hit the A button!
You think I look like a burger? I'm a prime rib at least.
Come with us, Mr. Edgeworth! Please!
If you insist.
Alright, so how about we hit up our usual burger joint?
Don't be silly, Nick!
Huh?
This case messed up that awesome evening and got in the way of my gourmet food! So I've decided we have to make it up by having another feast!
Another feast.
Come on! Nick. Food. I was kidnapped.
She's fat!
I get whatever the fuck I want. All the food from 4 days ago. Oh my god.
Hey, pals, sorry to keep you guys waiting.
Gumshoe, are you alright?
And the brain damage, and the brain damage, and the brain damage.
Yes, but I'm really embarrassed.
He has drain damage.
Dream bandage.
I don't think I could hit a telephone pole of all things.
A telephone pole? That it wasn't a red light that got him? You did it again, city boy. I felt like my dear old heart was gonna give out on me, and I ain't joking.
Yeah, it was more exciting than the very last episode. Yo, Samurai, she nerf.
Thanks.
Nothing.
Now looky here,
What
Mr.
are you doing here?
Prosecutor. Don't you reckon you bullied Mr. Rat too hard? If you don't start being a lot nicer to him, he might just kick it. Tonight even.
Bitch, you tried to kill me.
Well, come on now. Everyone gather around. Y'all are gonna get your picture taken by a genuine professional photographer. Looks like Lana bought herself a new camera.
Hey, well, pal, at least we can put this messy kiss behind. Sorry, I'm kinda fucked up in the head right now. Come on, tonight's all about eating, so let's go chow down, pal.
Amen to that, pal. Amen.
Don't steal my fucking catchphrase.
Never!
Fucking eat.
I was kidnapped.
I don't give a shit. You know, when you think about it, you were the one who saved the day, detective. Huh? Me? Really think so?
He's right. If it wasn't for the 3 items you took, I think this trial would have had a very different ending.
Well, you know, it's awesome Santa Claus now. Wait. That's odd. When I ran out with the things from the killer's hideout, I was sure I took 4 things total, sir.
What? 4?
Yeah, I'm sure I put one of the items in my coat pocket.
There's a 4th item? Ah, come on, y'all, it's over. But oh boy, I tell you, you really are something else. Between getting accused of murder and getting kidnapped, never a dull moment with you, huh?
Please do not remind me.
Why does
Is
she look
anything-
so happy about that?
Is there anything I found annoying about this first few
Being
games?
shut away for 2 whole days. Weren't you scared? Yeah, it was really scary. I felt so hopeless and hungry. And so to keep my mind off things, I drew a picture.
Sounds like you had it rough, gal. So where's this picture of yours?
Yeah, I want to see it. I want to see Mystic Maya's picture. You know, I don't know where it went. Ah, that's too bad. Well, it's alright. It wasn't anything important anyway.
It sure is nice to finally see them both smiling again. Ah, son of a bitch.
Beep, beep, beep.
It's me, Austin.
What is it, Edgeworth?
This thing is picking up something.
That's Ms. Von Karma's receiver. Hell. No, Darkstar had the most awful experience of my life, sir. I can't believe she stuck a tracking device on me.
That's odd. Even though you're standing here, the tracking device seems to be in a different location.
Oh, it's probably busted or something, sir.
Well, it doesn't matter.
Just ignoring this stuff.
I'm afraid it's about time for me to excuse myself. I still have some work to do.
Huh? But Mr. Edgeworth, you haven't even eaten anything yet.
And you've eaten way too much, you glutton.
Never, I need more.
I told you, I hate pineapple. Had fun tonight. Now if you excuse me.
But he chose pineapple. Wait,
What?
I just want to say thanks, Edgeworth. You really saved me out there.
If anyone should be saying thanks, it should be me, right?
I feel like words alone aren't enough here.
Just fuck already,
I wonder if there's anything I
pal.
can give him to express how I feel.
The whip.
Give him a gun. You wanna
Give him gun.
Whip.
What's this?
Thank you. It's all thanks to you two. You and her.
I'm dead now.
You need to thank me, I was only doing my job.
It looks like Mr. Edgeworth is left, Mr. Nick. Hey, Mystic Maya! Huh? What? Food? What? I guess you two can go back to being lovey-dovey, right? You, Mr. Nick, I mean... Pearly, would you cut it out already? You're embarrassing me. Also, he already has Edgeworth.
Anyway.
I mean, I shipped him.
So, who's paying for this lovely dinner party anyway, Snarf?
As if you need to ask. Everyone say thank you to Nick.
Huh?
Oh my god.
I knew this was coming. Slow it down.
Gumptious.
Yeah, kinda at the point where I can't even buy instant noodles. I kinda already put your name on the bill.
Huh?
This is
Yeah,
why
I got
you
me
need
a
to
situation
get
just
paid.
like myself. There's this camera shop in this hotel, see? And I just bought myself this good old beauty here. It'd be better anyhow for $3,000. Huh? Actually, I reckon you bought it for me since it's on your tab and all. Huh?
Is this great, Mr. Nick? They even had a camera shop in this hotel for some reason. Yeah, Nick.
Why do I suddenly feel like screaming? Ah, you don't need to hold back now, you hear?
Yeah, pal, time to later call.
God.
This is gonna be the first time I hear the real you. Go on.
Every one of you!
I mean, I feel like Maya and Pearl actually get a free pass in this situation because one of them was kidnapped and the other one's 8. But the rest of them are being assholes.
You actually bought me a $3,000 camera, dude.
Yeah. Go on. It's been a while since I've heard you say it. I've been busy being a hostage and all.
Alright then. If you say so. 3, 2, 1.
What?
Objection!
Objection!
Oh shit. Didn't even play. Fuck.
You're
You can't do
You'll
it.
get it eventually. You'll figure it out.
Objection!
There we go.
You know what I hate about these first 3 games?
What?
Is how many times Maya's the fucking, victim.
Alright, let's
Matt,
do this
Matt,
shit.
Here we go, Matt.
I know what it is. It's fine.
Oh shit.
Where were you going, Franziska?
What? How did you know I was here?
With this?
Lol. That's...
I heard you're planting rings on a certain person. Things like tracking devices in his coat, for example.
That's just like you. I only planted it there because he was always wearing it. This filthy drab coat of his. I still have for some reason. I don't know how it ended in my luggage. But it's going in the trash, I promise you that.
Oh, that's right. Speaking of that man, he told me something very interesting.
Flashback. When I ran off with things from the killer's hideout, flashback. I'm sure I took 4 things total, sir.
Jim was very disappointed.
4 items?
It seems he put the last one in his coat pocket.
You put it in here? It doesn't matter anymore. The case is already over.
What are you going to do now?
That's none of your business.
Are you running away?
Yes? Shut up! You don't understand a thing. You can't possibly understand what it means to be a Manfred von Kammer's daughter.
Franziska,
So many expectations from everyone around me. Expectations I must fulfill. I'm expected to win no matter what, and failure, such a thing is not an option for me. My father was a genius, there's no doubt about that. But... but to me, I'm no genius. I've always known that. But I had to be one. I had to.
you may not be a genius like your father, but you're a prosecutor. You have been, and always will be.
Bitch, I'm going to Interpol. No, I'm not. Not anymore.
Spoilers.
I've even thrown my whip away, which is obviously the sign of a prosecutor.
Speaking of that, Wright gave me this to hold on to. Right. You knew something like this would happen, didn't you? You crafty bastard. I'm going to say this again. We prosecutors do not fight for personal honor or pride. I hope you will think deeply about what you should be striking down with that whip.
You haven't changed a bit. You've always left me alone and walked on ahead without me. Miles Edgeworth. I've always hated you. And then, finally, my chance to take my revenge on you arrived. If I could win against that man, if I could make Phoenix Wright bow down in defeat, then this girl you left behind would have risen higher than you. That was supposed to be my revenge. You know, I can't do it. I can't change who I am. I can't throw away everything I've been until today.
I believe you can. Just like how Adrian Andrews did.
Adrian Andrews? Who's that?
You were going to use her during the trial, right?
Oh, right.
But you were dependent on your father by using his tactics. You were dependent on your... Isn't that right?
You want to speak up, Lance? You gotten quiet.
Sorry, because people in the house are bitching. Today you chased after me after I had left you behind all these years. And that's why we're standing here now, side by side. But I have no intention of stopping. I will keep going. If you say you're going to quit your walk down the prosecutor's path,
Haha!
hint hint, then this is where we part ways, Francisco von Karma.
I am Francisca von Karma. Don't think I'm going to walk in your shadow forever. Our battle begins now. So you better avail yourself. I lost my German accent.
Oh shit, she's actually crying.
She's
You
so,
better prepare yourself, Miles Edgeworth.
so adorable.
Yeah.
Get out of my sight.
Bitch, I'm going to hit a pole.
No, you won't.
I'm gonna whip the orphans!
Matt, this
See
is
you,
you.
Matt.
One day, someday, I'm sure we'll meet again in battle.
We won't.
Until then, this last piece of evidence that never made it to you is mine! I'll take good care of this fourth piece. So I can give it to you when at last we meet again.
Maybe in the
There
seventh
appears
game.
again, Oh. Wait, there's 7 games in this number
No, there
4?
isn't. There's only 6 plus 2
But
spin-offs.
there's gonna be a 7th. There's gonna be a 7th.
The picture that Maya drew, and it's adorable.
Phoenix Wright is actually the assassin. He's the 4th one.
Oh god, dude.
Phoenix Wright. Ace Assassin.
I'm the 5th to kill her.
Good morning, 47.
He's assassin. Death for all.
We did
We're
it,
done.
lads. We did it.
That was Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney, Justice for All.
Bullshit
All you
ball.
fuck off and don't come back until we do Mega Man. Assholes.
Oh.